What if one day you were pulled through a corrupt rift into an ancient Jurassic world? We will have to survive 100 days in these treacherous lands among all the dragons and dinosaurs. We will have 3 main goals, the first of which will be to collect every single dragon egg in the game. Secondly, we must defeat all of the bosses in this world to collect the gems to finally unlock the volcanic dungeon door, which has insane secrets hidden within. Alright, so it's day 1 and this is how it started. Oh my goodness. Ooh, I am actually here. This is insane. Dragonfire Jurassic Rift. Bro, the excitement is real. Okay, let me go talk to this Dragon Council dude.
Ah, good, you're here. The Dragon Council have summoned you here today to give you a mission. An unstable portal recently opened and fractured the Waystone Gate in the courtyard. As our scholars examined the rift, they discovered it was emitting a very primitive distress signal.
Ooh, interesting.
That's where you come in. Your mission is to enter the rift, discover what awaits on the other side, and deliver aid to those in need. The Council also expects you to tame, train, and document any new species of dragon you may encounter as well.
Very well spoken, man.
That will be all. You may take your leave when you're ready. Oh, and good luck.
Oh my goodness. Okay, thank you, Sir Dragon Council Chairman, man. Okay, so yeah, this is the normal Dragonfire world, as you can see by these epic statues, and I think we've got to go through that rift up there to go to the Jurassic era. Oh my days, this is gonna be insane. Alright, so this is actually where it all began. I got the information from that Dragon Council dude, and I spoke to some other people around this area. Turns out this rift opened, and yeah, like he said, it brings you to a Jurassic world. Dinosaurs and dragons, what could possibly go wrong? So anyway, I jumped straight in, and this place looked absolutely sick. I had a dragon orb in my hand straight away, and I knew I was ready. I had a look at that wall over there, and then I saw dragon eggs. There was so much to take in. And then this chief dude starts speaking.
Riftwalker, you've arrived. The Dragon Oracle said you would. We have a problem. A big problem, yes. Something stirs within the depths of the burning mountain. Our people once sealed the door to its depths with 5 powerful crystals placed within a grand obelisk. Since the eruption, terrifying monsters have begun appearing across the lands. Please, investigate the obelisk. It's within the Great Derrick's Trench, just beyond the waterfall at the end of the village. Save us, Riftwalker.
Okay, yes, that dude did have a hilarious voice, but he did have some epic information. Basically, we need to defeat a lot of bosses here in this world, collect gems, and then open an obelisk to a crazy ancient tomb, which has some seriously cool secrets inside. Yep, it's gonna be a long 100 days, but it's gonna go quick. So I just got to know my surroundings, start talking to these dudes, and got as much information as I could. I knew that this was going to be epic. There were traders everywhere, and I knew that this coin system was going to be important. So I set out and basically went to see what I could see. Straight away, I found this chest, got myself some diamonds, some boots, and then I talked to this little girl. And yeah, she didn't really have much interesting things to say. But I kept on going, getting more of these chests, and even doing some parkour. Yep, that's right, people. I did parkour. Surprisingly, I didn't die. Or did I? Okay, anyway, I just kept looking around. I soon found a little village, and then I saw a kind of a harbor area in the distance. I did like that area, so I probably would come back to it. I met a little monkey dude. He followed me around for a while, and then I found this little kind of cave home. I took a look around and decided, nah, it wasn't for me. I was gonna find something better to call home. Plus, there were fake beds. I can't actually sleep in those. I want a real bed, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, I went down to this village. I decided to talk to this dude, Uri, and he just gave me a nice warm welcome. I noticed that there were traders everywhere, dragon orbs, saddles, and leashes. Nice to be able to get this stuff pretty easily. All I needed was to get more coins. I took a look in a lot of the chests and basically looted everything that I could find. Yes, technically it is stealing from these people, but I mean, I'm on the mission to save them. They have to help me out, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, nightfall came and that was the end of day 1. Oh yeah, there was a dinosaur there. Pretty scary. Alright, so we rolled into day 2 and I decided to talk to Cave Keeper Nuat. She informed me that I could use a hatching crystal on dragon eggs to hatch them straight away. So I was feeling pretty good about this. I opened up some more chests, I got my dragon egg that I had, and I got the hatching crystal. Oh, and I got some chainmail stuff there, but anyway, I used the crystal on the egg and boom! I had my very first dragon after, what, a day and a half? Absolutely epic! I went back to this dragon chart and it told me that this guy likes to eat bones, so I got my hands on a couple and decided to try feed him up. And lo and behold, he was super happy with his meal. The Rex Dragon likes bones. Let's be honest, it's not a great meal. I mean, why don't you have a bone with some meat on it, you know what I'm saying, bro? Okay, anyway, I then got to looting. I knew that all of these chests had some good stuff in, so I decided I was just gonna look in absolutely every single one. I also took some time to check out the wildlife. I mean, there were dinosaurs everywhere. There was a woolly mammoth with a dude on his back. This place was insane. I also met myself a little family here. They were pretty nice, apart from the dad. He suggested I was stealing from him. And yeah, he was pretty much right. I went around this little village and took absolutely everything. I mean, if I'm gonna be successful in my mission, I'm gonna need a lot of stuff. Anyway, this village was pretty cool. I was finding a lot of things and it had everything I needed. It had all the traders and it had a couple of nice houses. I checked out one, but this guard told me that it belonged to some knowledgeable man that pretty much knew everything about the area, so I was gonna go and talk to him the next day. And I decided this was gonna be my new home. Okay, so it was the next day. It was day 3, and it was time to go talk to this dude, the Island Explorer.
Ha! The volcano. There are secrets inside. A beast grows within. Who knows what will happen to us all when it awakens? You must investigate before it's too late, Rift Walker.
Okay, I've got to admit, I like being called a Rift Walker. I mean, I jumped through a rift, so I didn't really walk through a rift, but okay, that's another thing. Anyway, we have to get to the bottom of the whole situation here. Inside a volcanic mountain, there is some sort of a beast that we most probably have to destroy. So we got back to work. I started looting up the rest of this area, again, because I needed to get more good stuff. I eventually got back to my Rex Dragon and I had a lot of bones gathered up, so I decided to feed this guy as much as possible. I wasn't really sure how this whole thing worked, but I knew if I could level him up, I would then be able to fly him. Gotta be honest, it kinda took me a while to figure this out, and I got on his back, but I couldn't really direct him. Interesting. I don't really know how to fly the dragons, so I'm gonna have to figure that out. So I went around, started talking to people, and that's when I met this guy. He was able to trade me coins for some iron tools and weapons. This is pretty nice, as it saves me grinding in a mine. Oh yeah, and there was an abundance of iron in his shop, and I kind of just took a little bit of a lend of it. And his gold as well. I mean, yes, you guys are thinking that this is stealing, but it's just helping me along the way, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, I got back after collecting more bones and sat on top of my dragon again, but I could not direct him. I couldn't figure it out. Yeah, I know you guys are screaming at me right now. It's a saddle, RoPo. Put a saddle on the dragon. Okay, we'll get back to that. Anyway, I got back to my home and I made myself a little Minecraft workshop with all of the things that I would need. First thing I did was make myself a full set of iron armor from all the iron that I took a lend of and didn't steal. Anyway, I put down a chest and got my inventory organized, and that brought an end to those couple of days. Okay, so day 5, I started off by making some item frames and just making a little thing here just to get organized. I had a lot of food and yeah, okay, this is kind of embarrassing. I spent a whole entire day trying to figure out how to fly my dragon. I didn't know what to do. Put the saddle on it. Yep, it actually took me a day to figure this out, but on day 5, I did in fact learn how to fly my dragon. Woohoo, look how epic this is. Kind of embarrassing as well, though. Yeah. Okay, anyway, on day 6, I got up on top of my Rex Dragon and headed towards this volcanic door with the obelisk. But I kind of got distracted, so we will come back to that, people. It's the main part of the videos, but I mean, yeah, look at all the gold. So much gold, so many chests. It's so easy to get distracted in here, but anyway, that's what I did. I got distracted and went to this place and found a lot of chests. I realized these kind of pink ones were a little bit better, and I managed to find my first piece of diamond armor in one of them. So much better than grinding out for diamonds. Just finding the armor. So good. Anyway, I did get attacked by some crazy little monkey dudes who dropped bananas, which I thought was weird, and then I got attacked by a saber-toothed tiger. What in the world? This is crazy, but I absolutely love it. I found another one of those pink chests, and this time I got some diamond booties, so I was getting close to having a full set of diamond armor, which was nice. I then found this little kind of gold stash up here, got myself a golden apple, some coins, and yeah, I just took all the gold. It's so shiny. I love it. I have to take it. Yeah, so I spent a bit of time mining up that, and then I found my first dragon egg out in the wild. It was a little nest which inside had a Terex egg. Absolutely epic. I loved it. I spent the rest of this day and the next just looting up as much stuff as I could find to get the gear that I needed. And then I got some much needed rest. On the morning of day 8, it was time to get organized. I mean, I had a lot of materials, so I made myself some golden apples. I was able to get myself a diamond chestplate, a diamond sword, and enchant my armor, as well as my bow. I was good to go. It was time to go out exploring, so that night we went out. First thing we found was this gigantic tree with a big landing pad. I talked to this dude, he told me about the landing pad and about what was around, and all I knew, I was finding dragon eggs straight away. I got myself a bee dragon straight off the bat, then I got a falcon egg, but then I found the ace dragon. This is one of my favorite dragons in the game, and then I spoke to a lady called Atara. The Kang used to be our friends, but a while ago a huge Kang took over the old ruins and now fiercely protects the territory. The Kang are now hostile and King Kang is behind all of it. Ooh. Okay, so it looks as if we're looking for a dude called King Kang. Yep, we had to find this dude because it was going to be the first boss battle. Alright, so on day 10, it was time to go and find this guy. But again, I kind of got a little distracted because I noticed there were a lot of bookshelves around this little area that I spent the night before. I did find another one of those chests. I got myself some diamond leggings. I now had a full set of diamond armor, and I found some more dragon eggs. But then, more importantly, I found that King Kang dude. I realized I could get these little monkeys to help me out by feeding them bananas, which was pretty cool because they attacked the little annoying raptors that were around the place trying to kill me too. Anyway, not before long, the big battle had begun. I was taking on King Kang. This guy was huge. Yep, and it turns out he turned the monkeys against me. Not so good. These little monkeys were throwing out bananas. I was slipping on them. It was crazy. I had to grab my dragon and see if I could get some blast shots off at King Kang. And thankfully, I was able to do just that. I had him down to under half his health, got some nice bow shots, and then went in for the final blow. I swooped in with my sword and took him out. It was over. I had defeated King Kang. Ooh, okay, so that was unbelievably hectic, but I think I took out the first boss. Yep, we sure did, bro, and because we did, we were able to go ahead, open his secret chest, and get the green gem. This was the first of the gems that we would have to get to open up this crazy dungeon door. Oh yeah, and I was able to tame a dinosaur. I spent a bit of time riding him around, that was pretty fun. But eventually I jumped back on my Rex Dragon and headed home. Alright, so that was a good couple of days and we did in fact get the first gem, which I was super happy about. So I put the gem away and decided I wanted to just get myself organized. So that's what I spent the next week doing. As you can see here, I made a beautiful little shelf system for my dragon eggs, and I also put down all the bookshelves in preparation to get myself an enchanting table. I always put the little bee dragon up there. Yeah, I think that turned into a thing eventually. I think I put all my spare dragon eggs around there, but okay, I'm rambling again, sorry. I ended up enchanting my diamond sword, made myself some iron tools, and got some coins so I could go shopping. Yep, I got myself some apples because I kind of had a plan. I wanted to hatch a brand new dragon. and it was the Ace Dragon. That thing is probably one of my favorite dragons in the game, like I said before, so it was time to get back to the cave keeper, Nua, to get myself some hatching crystals. I decided to grab a few because I was gonna go ahead and hatch a couple of dragons. I wasn't really sure which ones yet, but the first one was the Ace. Look at this guy, he was absolutely awesome. And yes, he loves apples. If I can get this guy 64 apples, he will turn into an adult. And that was the plan. But he also grows up over time as well. And this is 100 days. So yeah, we didn't really need all the apples. Anyway, I then decided it was time to grab the gem and head towards this crazy volcanic dungeon door where the obelisk lies. Obelisk? Did I say that right? Okay, anyway, the gem went in and that was the first one. We still had 4 more to go, so I knew this was going to be a tough adventure. Grabbed a couple of eggs too. So it was now time to explore, so over the next 10 days I went on the hunt for dragon eggs. I mean, it's sometimes easy to find them, sometimes pretty hard, but I did travel a long way and ended up getting a few nice ones. I think I got myself, the falcon egg, this kind of new one. Can't even remember what that thing was called. I mean, there were so many of them, but it was so much fun finding them all. And we got the storm stratus here. I think I got like 5 new eggs in these couple of days, and I found some good chests too with enchantment books. So happy days. Also, I did find this area. I wasn't really sure what it was, but I kind of knew it was something because it went deep down into a cavern, and then it came up on my screen. King Cobra's lair. Ooh, okay, I'm pretty sure that's gonna be a gigantic snake boss, so I'm not sure if I was ready for that yet, so I continued on looking for eggs. As you can see there, I found a myth egg, one of the most fierce dragons in the game. Super happy with that. I went back to the store, got myself some more apples, some lava, some obsidian, and some other things that I was going to need along the way. I fed up my new Ace Dragon, made a book, and called it a night. The next day, I awoke and wanted to get a little bit more prepared because I knew I had a big battle coming up. So I enchanted all my diamond armor, fixed some of it up, and got my sword ready. I was looking good and I felt good. And I got myself some enchantment bottles just because I basically had lost all my enchantments from upgrading things. We headed back to the jungle tropics and we were going to go down into this King Cobra's lair. Found myself a Frogon dragon. Those things are absolutely hilarious. It's basically a frog and a dragon. But anyway, back to the battle. It began and it was me versus this gigantic King Cobra. Ooh, it was insane. I had to get on my dragon and get some big shots off, and that helped a lot. I was able to get in tight, whip my sword, and get some more shots off, but this battle lasted way longer than I'm showing right now. It was pretty funny how it ended though. I didn't actually land the final shot. I think it was a skeleton. Lol. Anyway, I got the gem, and then after ages of searching around, I actually found the Cobra Dragon egg. I had no idea where it was, and finally I decided to check underwater, and I had found it. Oh, dude, what a long 3 days, but super awesome. Woohoo, another boss defeated. So, like I was saying, another boss was defeated. That meant we had to go and explore a new area. As you can see, my egg stand was looking good. I also spent some time getting my house organized, made myself a little lava bin there. But then we went off and discovered a new, ice biome type of place. I mean, this place was pretty hazardous, but I did find a village after a while. I got to know the locals, start talking to them. They did the usual kind of thing, and not too much information off these guys, but it was fun to be here. I basically started looting all of these chests for a couple of days. There was a lot of them, and you're not gonna believe what I found. Check this out. Ooh, jackpot, baby! I found netherite ingots. I mean, not even scraps. I got ingots. I'm going to be able to upgrade all of my armor instantly to the best armor in the game. Absolutely epic. And I was also able to trade for some emeralds and find some more goodies. Good few days. And just like that, it was day 40. I knew I had to continue my adventure here in this glacial world, but I was finding more netherite, so I decided to head back home and upgrade all my armor. I mean, I had to. I knew the smithing table was here, so I went straight in. First off, getting my sword to be a netherite sword. Ooh yeah, you gotta love it. Then I went ahead and got my helmet, my chest plate, my leggings, and my boots, and I was ready to equip my full set of netherite armor. Enchanted, might I add. Yep, I was looking absolutely epic, but it was time to grab my dragon and head back to this glacial world. Oh yeah, but before I did, I made myself an enchanting table. I mean, look at this place. It's looking good. I didn't really have enough experience to start enchanting things, but I wanted to get my pickaxe done, so I got Fortune 1 and Efficiency 2. Not bad. So I grabbed Ace and headed out back to the lava glaciers? Lava glaciers. Okay, that's what it's called. I totally forgot. We found a cave. Turns out it was a Yeti cave. Look at the size of these dudes. They were insane, but now that I had the netherite sword, I was good to go. So I continued on into the cave, and it seemed to just go deeper and deeper. Gotta be honest, it was getting kind of scary. I was finding a lot of chests with some good stuff inside though, which was nice, and I was taking out all the spawners because I did not want more of those Yetis spoiling the party. Anyway, eventually I got to the end and I found the glacial dragon egg. Ooh, this thing looks new, it looks awesome, and I can't wait to hatch it. I then got my bow, got a little bit of an enchantment on that, upgraded it. Then I noticed there were some netherite scraps in one of the little shops close by, so I stole those. And yeah, I did actually go ahead and hatch the glacial dragon, fed him up some ice, and then went off on a little adventure to find myself some lapis. And it turns out this little structure here was made out of lapis, so again I just went and borrowed some of that, you know what I'm saying? So I went ahead, got myself some enchanted books and some other things just to upgrade my gear, but yeah, we really condensed those 10 days. Yeah, so like I said, we flew through that, but I actually got some other stuff done. As you can see, I set up this beautiful little signage dragon thing. Yeah, it was basically just to let me know what dragons I still had to collect. We were not finished in the glacier plains yet, or lava glacial. Why can I never remember the name of this place? All right, but we were back here anyway. There was some sort of a ravine that was full of lava. It was insane, but then I did find another location that I needed to explore. I got attacked straight away, so I knew there was going to be something important down here. I mean, there were mobs everywhere. But as I went down deeper into this cave, I did find a first location. It had spawners everywhere, which was good for my XP, but that meant there was a lot of mobs as well. There was no eggs here, so it was kind of like, hey, what's happening? Where's the eggs? There's got to be eggs. And then there was a maze. I hate mazes. I was here for an age. It's super hard to find, but then I found this place. It was like some sort of secret dungeon, and inside we had the Bone Fury Dragon. Oh my goodness, it's basically like a Night Fury, but the skeleton of a Night Fury. This guy was absolutely insane. So I grabbed his egg and I continued on. I found another glacial dragon egg and some more really good chests with some really good loot inside. So after I looted absolutely everything I could see, I headed back into the dreaded maze to try find my way out of this place. But it actually turns out I didn't find my way out. I found another little dungeon area. It was like a king's chair, and sitting on top was a death dragon egg. Oh my days. It's a really freaky and scary dragon. But anyway, I mined up all the gold and the chests from that area and decided to head on back out of this crazy cave. That was insane. I found 2 new dragon eggs and went back home to put them down. I really was making progress. Oh yeah, and I found a snowflake dragon. I didn't really show you guys where I found that, and I can't really remember now, but yeah, I put it down and my eggs were looking epic. So we rolled into day 56. I put down some of my spare eggs and I got prepared for the next week or so. Got myself a couple of golden apples, absolutely delicious, and then I realized I did have a lot of emeralds. And I also had a lot of gold, so I start placing down the blocks in preparation for getting myself a beacon. I don't know, it was just like a new little challenge I had for myself and I was going to be prepared. Plus, I think this looks absolutely epic. Look how much gold there is. Anyway, I made myself a netherite ingot because I could, and oh yeah, over the last few days we kind of skipped all that. I got a new dragon and I leveled it up. I can't really remember the name of this dragon. All I know, it's epic. Let me know in the comments if you get this game, which I know you will, in the marketplace, and tell me what this dragon is called. I can't remember. Okay, back to it. Check it out. We're in the middle of a boss battle. Oh my days. This is the Reptice boss. This guy is absolutely huge and super powerful. I mean, he was dropping these ice shards. I had to try evade his attacks, but it was super hard. Oh my goodness, this battle went on. It raged on for ages, but finally I just went for it. I got in close and dealt the killer blow. He was down and I was victorious. I had my hands on the third gem. Ooh, yes. And I know that I say turd the way you say turd and third. Okay, I'm Irish. It just happens like that. Anyway, I did spend the next few days just looking around because I knew this was going to be the last time that I was going to be in this area. I ended up finding more of these little snowflake dragons, which are kind of cool. It was a big, like, huge cave, and I spent ages down there, but whatever. I wanted to make sure that I went through every inch of this area to find everything. We headed back home on my new dragon, and yeah, we put the third gem in. I said it again, didn't I? Anyway, I was getting excited about getting the fifth one in, because then that door was gonna unlock. I got myself some new netherite boots, and yeah. Then the next day, I kind of spent all my money on pistons, because I wanted to make a display area for my dragon eggs, and I don't know, I just thought it would look cool if they were all sitting on pistons, and the pistons went up, and then the dragon eggs were there, and yeah, I spent a lot of time doing this. I don't know, I mean, I was just having fun. I mean, look at all my dragon eggs. It was pretty cool, and I got rid of some of these things, and then the dragon eggs fell, and yeah, okay, I know I'm rambling, but people, you have to remember, I was having a lot of fun here. Look at all these dragon eggs. They are all beautiful. The modelers in this are insane. Shout out to Tiny Turtle and all his team. Absolutely epic. Anyway, there you go. I started setting up the pistons. The dragon eggs were higher than they should be, and then I kind of like covered up the pistons so it didn't really matter. It was just like they were sitting on blocks. Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was cool. It was cool, RoPo. Don't be hard on yourself. Okay, day 69, and I started off by hatching a new egg. This time, the brand new dragon, the snowflake dragon. This guy was absolutely awesome. I fed him up some snowballs. He was super happy, and then we went on the search for a new location. We found it, and instantly found elytra wings. Let's go! I was super happy about that because it was gonna be awesome to be able to get around, and if I fall off a dragon, it will save my life. Anyway, this place was new to me. I took a look around and noticed this dude had an enchanted shield, so I wanted to trade with him. So I went off and got the stripped oak, but turned out he wanted stripped oak logs, so it took me a whole thing and I did it, but I got the shield. I was happy. So I went up, started talking to this dude. He told me about the area, and I went in search for more dragon eggs. Found myself a Rex egg, but then this happened. Out of nowhere, a gigantic T-Rex spawned. Well, the fossil of a T-Rex. This dude was insane. Oh man, this battle actually went on forever. I actually had to go asleep at one stage because yeah, it was nighttime, there were too many mobs, but I persevered and kept on fighting this big dude. He was huge, but thankfully I brought my best dragon. I had the ace dragon to help me out. He got stuck up there, and eventually I was able to take him out with my enchanted bow. Absolutely epic. This black chest contained the fourth gem. Ooh. Wow, yeah, let's go. We were getting close to getting that obelisk open. I can't wait. Yeah, so you may have noticed that I am speeding things up greatly here. We did in fact get that fourth gem into the obelisk, only one more to go. I upgraded my chest plate and went in search for more dragon eggs because I did want to find them all before the end of the 100 days. I've got to be honest, there was one that gave me a lot of trouble, and I mean a lot of trouble. I managed to go home and make myself some fireworks because it was going to be able to get around a little bit more easier with fireworks and the elytra. And I needed it, because you see this, the Tigris egg? It took me like 4 days to find that thing. It was hidden in some little cave. Oh, it was so annoying, but okay, I got it, so I'm happy. I put it down, and then I went exploring more now that I had the elytra. And yeah, that happened. I spazzed into the side of some crystal shard in a crazy cave, and I was down to half a heart. I almost died. It could have been all over there and then. Absolutely insane. But eventually I got out of that cave and took a look around some more. I found a new little village. It was called the Sand Skull Oasis. Yep. Kind of creepy, but I found a death egg there and got to see the guys up close, which was pretty cool. I had a look around this place, looted up, and decided to get some rest. Whew, okay, so into day 82, and there it was, the last location that we had to explore, Raptor Shores. There was an abandoned village right beside it, and I got in there and started taking out the mobs, but didn't really find much. I found a myth egg, but that was about it, and some other loot. But I knew there had to be a boss here somewhere. And then at the corner of my eye, I saw an extremely large raptor. Yep, that dude is the final and 5th boss. I was going to have to take this guy out to get the last gem. Whew, gotta be honest, this battle was intense. I had the best of armor, but I needed it. This guy came at me hard, chomping and biting. Ooh, it was tough. But I managed to kind of escape his attacks with the Elytra, and then I got back on my dragon because I had him in an orb and got some big shots off. It did take time. We rolled into the next day, fighting, battling, and each strike I got closer to killing this guy. But I had to play it strategically. I went back a bit and got some bow shots off. It was over. It was done. I got the 5th chest and of course the 5th gem. The red gem. Ooh, I had done it, and that was difficult. I also picked up the raptor egg, which was kind of cool, along with the other ones. I haven't really talked about that yet, but we rolled into day 90. Guys, it was almost over. I was so excited. We were going to be able to go and open the door, and we did! The final gem went in, and the volcano door opened. I went straight in on Ace because I was so excited to see what was in this place. And then I saw it. The most gigantic, ferocious, insane, powerful beast I had ever come across in my life. This was some sort of a hybrid lava, dinosaur, dragon, monumental, huge, disgusting, I don't know. I'm running out of superlatives to describe this guy. It was crazy, but the battle was on, so I had to just keep battling. Oh, this was gonna be a tough one. He was raining down shots of fireball lava things, and it was crazy, guys. It was intense, but I decided let's just go for it. I got in close, I got in tight, and I started striking down blows with my netherite sword. And thankfully it was actually doing a lot of damage. I was able to ender pearl away when I got into trouble, munch down some apples and get back in there once more. I shot off some arrow shots and that worked as well. Surprisingly, this guy did not like fire. I was able to get in close and land that final blow. It was over. We had done it. And I was able to open this forbidden chest. And check it out. We got a nether star. Not only that, but we got the egg from that actual beast. But I wasn't gonna hatch him because you never know what could happen. We got the final dragon, the lava dragon egg also. What a crazy couple of days. Oh, okay, I need to take a break and slow things down a bit. My word, that was intense, but we had done it. We got all 5 gems. We unlocked that crazy dungeon door, and we got in and defeated that insane boss that was keeping all of these villagers living in fear. It is pretty embarrassing what I did next, though. I went to the nether in search of a gas tier. And you're like, hey, why do you want a gas tier, RoPo? And yeah, you'd be right to think that, because basically I wanted a gas tier to make a beacon. Interesting. For some reason, I thought that you needed a gas tier to make a beacon, and I was completely wrong. I was thinking of an end crystal, and okay, this is really embarrassing for me. But yeah, I wasted a couple of days doing that, but it didn't matter, because we had achieved absolutely everything that we wanted to achieve. I finally got the beacon, and I put it down. I was able to go ahead and protect all of these villagers, giving them more strength and basically defeating all of the bosses that they were worried about. It was an epic 100 days and I was so proud of all my achievements. Guys, this game is insane. Go get it in the Minecraft Marketplace. Link will be down in the description. As you can see, we collected every single dragon in the game, but I had never seen the lava dragon before. So I hatched it and this guy was worth the wait. He was so chunky and beastie. So good. And he liked to eat lava. Yeah, he's a bit of a boss, this guy. So I got as much lava as I could to level this dude up, because I wanted to fly him on the last day. I decided to go back and talk to the chief once more, and he was so happy with what I had done. He praised me for saving his people and the lands. Oh yes, I truly was an epic rift walker. So there you have it. I was up on top of the lava dragon. It was done. We had completed 100 days and it was epic. Woohoo! Day 100, guys. Hope you enjoy it. I certainly did. This is one of the best games on Minecraft Marketplace right now. Go get it for yourself and let me know down in the comments how you get on. Until next time, I'm out. Peace!